How are we all doing this morning, guys? See, I'm not entirely sure if we're live yet. Just trying to check. Oh, we are. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you. How are we doing? Good morning, David. How are we doing? Crazy Cat, good to see you. Sambala and Tina. Official John Charles. Matthew and David. Nisi, good to see you. Hump day, guys. Wednesday. For the week done. How are we feeling? We're almost through. Charles has kind of got his hair on fire this morning. I've seen some of the segments already. I know what some of the topics that we're talking about. We got a good news day today. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'm excited to get into this stuff, guys. Make sure you drop a few likes before we get started with the show. Good morning, Tim G. How you doing? Tricky Detective, I'm feeling good, man. Positively caffeinated. No Red Bull involved. Just a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. What's up, Karen? Torino, Wet Kitty, Esteban, Tonya, and Carlos. Guys, speaking of Tawanda, I don't think she's here today. Tawanda's out, guys. She's on vacation. Harvey's on vacation. Tawanda's on vacation. I'm taking a day off on Friday. I'm going to go up to Yosemite. Probably shouldn't have said that, but what's up, Green-Eyed Monster? Good to see you. Love all the positive energy in chat this morning. Lovely Lisa says hi. Sean's watching from Cleveland. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys like the Hulk documentary. I do. I do, 2 words. I'm just going to call you 2 words. How about that? It is literally all black. Just like raw shots of espresso. Nothing else can really get up to that like a level of Red Bull for me, you know? Like just something about it. I don't know. People try to crucify me over my Red Bull addiction. You guys have never like woken up at the crack of dawn and just cracked open a nice, like an ice cold Red Bull. There's just something about it. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's a satisfaction that kind of fuels the addiction as well. It's like the taste. I'm not really a Celsius guy either, or a Monster guy. What's up, Fabian? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Faye Vixen, maybe. Good morning, Steffi. How you doing? Christopher Sean, man, you gotta chill out. Grumpy Old Bread, I have not heard about that, no. Sean, oh, there's Christopher Sean and Sean Cappuccino. Okay, I was gonna say. Tricky Detective is 40 soon, he's done it. Fair enough. Am I working hard today? I'd say so. Working hard or hardly working, am I right? Does Red Bull make your hair grow back? No. If anything, I think it would contribute to the loss of hair. If anything. What's up, Chrissy Days? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I'm having a lot of trouble getting to sleep and then waking up. Like getting out of bed. I don't know, I need a new like morning remedy. You know? I'll get off the Red Bulls. Swear to God. Maybe like some morning yoga. I don't know, some morning stretches. My friend Jim over at my desk was saying I should stretch for at least 10 minutes every morning. Guys, I can't even touch my toes. I don't know if we have any flexible people in the chat, but I cannot touch my toes. And I think that's a problem. What's the breaking news? We're about to get into it. I think Charles is trying to nail a source down. Before we get ready, just clarify a couple stories. Show my desk. I don't really want to walk away from here just in case he does get started, but you will see my desk, I promise. Do I need to drink Monsters instead of Red Bulls? Is there really a difference? If you have to put them on a scale, would you say Monster or Red Bull is worse? Objectively, I think they're the same. Morning Frappuccino is everything. I used to be a frap guy. You know? Miss Shelby, by all means, please go pee. We'll probably have another 5 or so minutes before we get started here. I don't want to keep you. Try Vita Energy, vitamin B, and caffeine tablets. Caffeine tablets, I've heard bad things about, but I should definitely be taking my vitamins. April Wine is in the chat. Good to see you, April Wine. I think Red Bulls are worse. Seeing a mix in the chat, either Monsters or Red Bulls are worse. Double espresso coffee, I just drink the espresso raw. Just raw espresso. That's all you need. I can't do no caffeine after 12, Lois. How late in the day do I have my last Red Bull? Oof. I don't know. It depends on, you know, if it's around 2 p.m. and I got stuff to do and I'm really struggling, it's a last resort. I try not to drink, drink caffeine after like 3 or 4 p.m. I need to sleep later that night, you know. G Fuel, honestly, I've tried G Fuel before. G Fuel might be the way to go. G Fuel is like pre-workout for gamers. Coffee and 2 tacos from Danny Trejo's taco truck is good. I've never had his tacos before. Do you recommend? There is this taco stand, for those who live in LA, that I can only make it out to like once every few months, but it's off the corner of Sawtell and National Boulevard. And it's called Brothers Cousins. Oh my God. The line is like down the street. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Jackson, can you explain to the newbies how this live show works? It's so breaking news. Yeah, so essentially what we do is we have a YouTube live stream, and you guys can essentially watch us film TMZ live on YouTube, and we'll take the footage from the live stream and we'll cut it up into our TMZ live show, which you can then view either on YouTube here where we post it, or you can go on TV and watch it for yourself. But if you prefer to see how things are broken down in the newsroom and you want to talk to me or Charles or Harvey when he's here, this is the best way to do that. We've had a lot of fun interacting with you guys, so Yeah, every morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Coast time, we're live. We are live. Take vitamin B, make sure it's a B complex with all the Bs in it. Just taking a B6 or B12 doesn't work. You need to take all the Bs. Make sure it's a very good brand. I like Solgar. Okay. The thing is, like a concern of mine is I'm in here a lot. I'm in this building a lot. As you can see, there's not a lot of sunlight. Someone in here yesterday said it looks like we're in a bunker. These windows are not real. But vitamin D intake is actually a huge concern of mine. Maybe I should focus on that as well. Some classic World of Warcraft. Is that what you're doing? James Simmons, my man. He's a fan of the classics. I used to be a RuneScape guy. WoW was never really my thing. You know? But yeah, RuneScape back in the day. I used to party hard on that. What's going on, gang? Been having a lovely conversation with chat.
What were we chatting about?
Caffeine, stretching, vitamins, video games, tacos. A lot of topics of conversation.
Some of those things are good, some of them not so good. For you. They're all good. Video game's great.
Talking about World of Warcraft and RuneScape.
Yep, I'm out.
Sean Cappuccino still plays RuneScape.
Like, don't know any of that.
If any of you are on Steam,
Pac-Man.
I'm a CS2 guy. Did GTA 6 have a leak? Oh yeah. Who in here is excited for GTA 6? I myself am very excited. I think that game's going to change a lot for people.
It's going to change a lot for people?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the game is going to change.
GTA 6, oh yeah.
I thought you said it's going to change people's lives.
You've never, oh it will, absolutely. Life all you want, man.
How does GTA 6 change your life more than GTA 3 did?
You have no idea what you're going to be able to do in this game. You have no idea what this company's working on, Charles. I could talk about this. I could rant and rave. You're going to...
I just don't understand how it changes your life. I mean, it's fun entertainment. But when you got GTA 3, it was also fun entertainment, right?
There's speculation that you were going to be able to earn money off of this game. And there are going to be new ways that people make money through either streaming this game or playing it directly. And it's going to be...
Okay.
And also just how in-depth, like the people, the companies they're working with and the people they're working with to make it. I don't want to bore our audience, but guys, GTA 6 is going to be
Social Steamer now.
Huge.
This is, what am I reading here?
Huge.
Oh.
The Baldoni PR crisis team helping them price.
You bought GTA 1 when it came out? I respect it. I respect it.
Due to the uptick.
Rundown shuffle. I just moved Pete down to F.
D Hanifan 1, all good. My name's Jackson. Lovely to meet you.
Relative RAM. So
Thanks for joining stream. You play Roblox with your kiddo, huh?
a little bit.
You know, I dabble in Roblox from time to time.
Something we don't like. One of these.
Gotta revisit. That's another classic as well. Gotta love a good Roblox sesh.
Two things.
Yeah.
Mr. J doesn't wait. WoW is a huge waste of time. MMO's too much of a dedication. Mr. J, what do you usually play then?
Because he was doing Titanic, right?
He regressed doing Titanic?
I'm not looking to get my teeth like sunk into anything.
Part of that same interview went around.
Like a good CS2
It was interviewed
every now and again.
where it was for the new movie, but
Battlefield 6 is going to be epic.
think fast. Like, don't think about this right.
I don't know about that $70 price tag on Battlefield 6, man. I don't know about it.
All his.
I just don't think that's a price tag that justifies what I've seen so far. I joined the open beta this weekend, so we'll see what happens. But was I? No, I was not. I was not alive for GTA 1. I don't think.
The top of the letter should be.
I think the first GTA I ever played was Vice City. Sorry, Green-Eyed Monster. Nisi's played Fallout 4. Sindel plays Lego Fortnite. We got a lot of gamers in chat. I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised.
So you're saying if I want to have a side hustle, I should figure out how to start playing GTA 6?
Oh yeah. We don't know how you're going to be able to make money off of it yet, but you're going to be. It's going to be the most cutting-edge, groundbreaking game that's ever been released in gaming history. Like, over $1 billion has been poured into this game.
Right.
Years in development. A lot of companies have their hands on it.
When did GTA 5 come out?
Oh, probably like, yeah, over a decade ago. Maybe
Really?
like
Been that long?
2011, 2012. And that game's made billions alone.
Oh.
It's Rockstar is they don't mess around with their development.
It's a long time to develop a new game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be
Maybe I'll
highly
check it out.
realistic. Should Charles start playing GTA 6 as a poll we just dropped? you gotta
Of course,
learn.
we say yes. I should start playing.
What was the last video game you touched, Charles?
Dude, you don't make me do that.
No, I'm making you do that. I mean,
Don't make me do
we have World of Warcraft players in here and RuneScape players. It's very, very old. Not to insult you
that's
guys.
very, very
I was
old.
a
And I'm
RuneScape
very,
guy too,
very,
but
very, very old.
Space Raiders. What was it? Pac-Man.
No, the last video game that I was really into, that I played religiously, was Tecmo Bowl.
What?
I know.
Technobowl?
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl, and I know. Well, he forced me. He was like, well, no, we have old gamers in here, like World of Warcraft. I was like,
Bro.
dude, I don't even know what World of Warcraft is.
This guy's the Pong generation. It's a different level of age. Remember when Bo Jackson couldn't be tackled?
Tecmo
the
Super
coolest.
Bowl, and Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Big.
That was it.
I want to see you
was
react
like
to some of the stuff that's out today.
92, something like that.
The last time you touched a video game was in 1992?
No, I'm not saying that. Look, there was a game like one of my nephews tried to get me to play. I sat down, I held the thing for a minute. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I walked away.
Damn.
I think he attempted to teach me Minecraft.
You're
You
talking
guys,
punch out,
you
bro.
guys need to open your mind. Like, there's a lot out there that you guys need to discover.
I know. You know what else is out there?
What?
A job.
He didn't even say books.
I'm right here, bro.
He was like, I'm not interested in reading either.
working.
Job.
You ever beat Mike Tyson Punch Out?
Wow.
I think I did once.
Yeah,
I think I did once.
it was a tough game. You ever played
What?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out? It's
No.
classic,
He
man.
doesn't know it. Come on, of course he didn't play Mike Tyson Punch Out.
I put Mike on the map.
All right, so what are we starting with? Oh, Taylor Swift.
Valdonia.
Not the new album, just something else.
Harvey is on vacation, guys. That's why he's not here today.
He's laying on a beach somewhere, probably watching this.
What's up, Brandon?
What would be the easiest game to start out playing video games with? Like really, really easily? You'll probably want something you can just play along to. Something
That
that's
one
not
where
too
you run?
challenging.
The runner game?
If you have a
Paperboy?
PlayStation, I recommend Stray. It's very story-based and like kind of just takes you along like a movie. You play a cat.
Wait, I played that game. What was the...
It's not too difficult. You can just kind of follow along.
Yeah.
You could just go outside. You could do that.
How are we doing, Daniela? All right. Well,
We were just told to touch grass, guys. Space
Get grounded.
invaders. Enough said.
Jackson got that big gamer energy, dude. Doesn't look like you see much sunshine.
Huh?
You don't look like you go in the sun that much. You like.
what's the...
Dude, look
Very
at
fair.
where we are. Look
We
at
got
where
fake-
we are.
Show him the fake
These
sunshine.
windows are fake.
Show 'em the
Not worry about
We
This
painted all the
is-
I don't go
sunshine.
outside that much. Come on.
Oh, this is the email that was sent. Okay. Now, why did this get unsealed
We have
yesterday?
so many gamers
I don't
in,
know
in
what
this
the.
chat.
I didn't see the motion with
this
it.
is
They just
groundbreaking
gave me
for
the
me.
doc of like someone.
Oh, We Fit. Yeah. What do you guys know about We Fit? We Sports Resort. Come on now.
He still represents her, just trying to be accurate. So.
Gotcha. Fighting a little cold.
The reason they didn't include it is because it probably seems like HIPAA or like.
Probably.
Or that they just want to use it, like you said, as like, why would you give the other side
Right.
the fact that you have it?
Wait until they go into the judge.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Let's get this started. How do we want to start this? So the depositions are done. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. Taylor Swift is all the talk, not just because of her new album, and we're going to find out about that a little bit later today when they make the announcement on Travis's podcast. But Taylor Swift is actually factoring in the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively war. And we know, of course, that Taylor was very good friends with Blake Lively, and then that fell apart because of what came out during this legal war between Justin and Blake. Well, now we found out in some new documents that were just unsealed yesterday that that Justin Baldoni actually ended up having to pay more money to some people on his team because Taylor Swift became part of this whole narrative. And it is very interesting, a lot of money. Look, we've been talking about, as this whole battle has been going on now for, 9 months? We've been talking about how much both sides are spending on lawyers. Now we're finding out how much Justin Baldoni is paying to his social media team, and it is a lot of money. We're talking $30,000 per month. So this came out in an email that was sent from the social media team, a PR firm.
That's right, from a crisis PR team that said, look, now this case has taken on a different dimension. They said, we have all this chatter and this uptick in chatter from Blake trying to mobilize Taylor Swift's fans. So how much is that worth? Well, the uptick in chatter means we need $30,000 a month more to address it. And the way they address it is they sort of tap into social media. They mess with SEO, search engine optimization. They talk to influencers to shift the narrative in favor of Baldoni and Wayfair. And this PR team had said, we've been doing a good job of that. You've seen the narrative shift, and we saw it in real time because Blake initially came out with the sexual harassment allegations, but then
people hated Justin, and then it kind of shifted. Where certainly on social media, on TikTok, you had a lot of people who were supporting Justin. This PR firm is making it sound like they're responsible for that. I have no idea how much they are actually responsible for it, but that's what they tell the client because they're trying to get paid.
Yeah.
So remember, the reason that that Taylor Swift got dragged into this, there was an email that was released, and it showed that Blake referred to Taylor Swift as one of her dragons. After Taylor Swift showed up at Blake and Ryan Reynolds' house, and there was a discussion going on with Justin Baldoni about the script, and basically
she essentially said she was Kelce, and I was unleashing my dragons on the world to protect me. And she included Ryan Reynolds in that. She included Taylor Swift. This didn't land well with Taylor, right? It's like really fractured their friendship. And I could see this opening another wound in sort of a way when Taylor sees that the social media team had to up their bill.
But
just to address
you got to hand it to this social media team. They saw an opportunity that once Taylor Swift's name was dragged into it, they're like, wait a second, maybe we can get paid more here. This is the email, by the way, that was sent to Justin Baldoni. The social team are now worried about Blake activating the Taylor Swift fan base, which is a major concern. With this in mind, and to ensure Justin and the studio are 100% protected moving forward, they have now changed the fee to $30,000 per month due to the uptick in social chatter. What is really ironic about this is the Swifties didn't go after Justin Baldoni, as it turns out, because we broke a story that Taylor Swift was very upset that Blake had referred to her in this way. And so really what happened is that the Swifties were turning on Blake.
That's right. I mean, the concern was that Blake was so close to Taylor, she could mobilize him, but that's not what happens. If Taylor turned against Blake, she could turn that narrative, and you don't want to waste your $30,000 on that because it's doing the work itself. Taylor's upset with Blake, and you don't need to spend $30,000 to change that narrative. It's pretty fascinating to me, though, how much money she's worth. We talk about the Beehive and the Swifties as these very powerful forces, and now to see it reduced and translated into a dollar amount for a crisis PR team is fascinating.
If he is paying $30,000 per month, or was at some point, or at least certainly, and by the way, there was also an invoice that was included there, so...
Don't know if it was paid.
We don't know if it was paid, but if
there.
he were paying that kind of money just for social media, what is he paying to these lawyers?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's the real battleground, and we're not cheap.
Christina, Sacramento. I just think it's crazy to try to weaponize any of your friends on behalf of anything. Referring to her as one of her dragons was so out of line and uncalled for, but in the same sense, we understand where Justin's coming from. That is a real thing. The Swifties are a real crowd of people that will not let up. So I 100% agree with Justin, and I feel as if he's in the right on this one.
That has been the sentiment online, and you know, you're basically a case study for what the PR firm was saying. Look, we turned everybody on social media on Justin's side.
All right. Chrissy Days Combs says, it's all because of a movie that was totally different from the book, and all of it's so dirty, I'll never watch it or anything from Ryan Reynolds or Blake ever again. Blocked for life.
See, that's an interesting thing that she brought. Is Ryan Reynolds really taking a hit because of this? Is Ryan because
a little bit.
He wasn't in the movie, and he's not really. I mean, he obviously he's going to defend his wife, but for him to take a hit where people are like, I'm never gonna. What you say? I'm never gonna watch a Ryan Reynolds movie again.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. That doesn't make it.
He's
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I think it's to give the guy crap for defending his wife publicly. That's not. Of course, he has to do that.
I think I don't know. I think he's gone to bat for Blake in a certain way where he's lost his credibility a little bit, maybe.
He's gone to bat for her because she's his wife.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong that he did that.
I know, but I just think it's interesting that people in the public feel like,
yeah,
I don't know, what you'd expect them to do? Like, turn on her publicly and like, I can't believe she said this stuff about Justin Baldoni. Like, that's not going to happen.
I don't know if you know anything about this. It's unrelated. Something about Dog the Bounty Hunter. Lost the first anti-slap in PA against 2 single moms. Lawsuit.
It's how do I say this? It's not a very interesting case at this point, but there are a lot of people online who are interested in this, and we've seen a lot of tips coming in, but it's not interesting yet. We're watching it, and if it becomes interesting, then we'll be doing it here.
Someone says, someone brought up something interesting. So Stephanie Fabian says, I will not like Deadpool anymore because he's on it making fun of Justin Baldoni in the movie, which makes sense.
Well, that's where
it makes sense, because then he's inserting himself into the drama.
What's that?
Why, the real issue here is why haven't they settled this case after so many months? It's such a silly case in so many ways, and they should have just settled it months ago, and it's just dragging on.
I know what you're saying, but I think for Blake Lively, you got to remember, for Blake Lively, it's not really silly, right? She's alleging she was harassed.
I understand.
In the making of this film. So if she backs down at this point, then I think she's got too much to lose to just say, all right, forget about it.
I see that point, but, a cooler head should have prevailed by now. It seems to be a waste of taxpayer dollars at this point.
Well, it's not affecting taxpayers yet.
Well, if it goes to trial,
if it goes to trial, then it will.
It's going to trial, and
so far it's just the lawyers.
I understand, but they keep saying we're going to trial.
Can you imagine if you end up on this jury?
Yeah,
oh my God! If you end up on this,
I was
the trial's supposed to start what, early next year?
Yeah,
March.
And they're vowing to go to trial. That could be, a lot of time. And my point is, a lot of time and money has been spent here. over so many months. I mean, they should have just come to the table, settled this thing, and move on with life.
But they didn't, and so it goes on. All right.
All right, ready? Moving on.
What's the SOT? Are we doing the whole intro and then that thing? I mean, we should do the intro too.
We do Wendy as an update, or
Yes.
just an update. to
No,
our
I would
original.
do, because we did that yesterday, right?
Yes.
No, we should do a news story
You got
that
it.
the result,
You got it.
according to people on.
Yeah.
And just so you know, could you put my mic down for?
In the meantime, what is going on over here? Devin's got some stuff going on his desk, guys. Got some pictures. I don't know why he keeps those there. It's kind of weird, right, Ryan? Devin. What you doing with those pictures on there, man? All right, how are you guys doing? Free Wendy Williams, guys. I think we might be talking about her today. So if you've been wondering about what's happening with Wendy Williams, excuse me, then you'll be the first to know. Sometimes it's hard to like dictate what I'm trying to say because I hear there are people communicating in my ear, and I'm trying to hear what they're saying and also talk to you guys. Let's activate this chat. I agree. Where are all the likes at, guys? Come on. Like, I'll point you in the general area of my desk. Over there. Over there. You see where that white monitor is peeking up? My desk. Whatever happened to Tim's Rejects? Tim's Rejects happens every Thursday. So tomorrow, you'll get to see a Tim's Rejects. I don't know if we'll punch those videos through to stream. I don't think we've discussed if you can see them yet, but... Oh, okay. I'm being told that, as a matter of fact, you might be able to see them tomorrow.
All right. Okay, Michael.
Tim's Rejects every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
How's my head? My head's good. My head feels fine. Did something happen to my head that I'm not aware of?
So first we're doing.
I do have a bird's eye view. You want a real one?
I think we should do. I don't want to do the.
maybe.
Let's do the hater mail sports thing as sort of the tag
boy.
of it.
I don't have
Since we walked out with that. Yeah.
I don't have the other shot, Charles. Just so you know.
You have the hype up.
Yes.
The intro.
No. I only have the male support.
Gotcha.
One.
Okay. Great. All right. Well, we are just a few hours away from the big announcement about Taylor Swift's next album, The Life of a Showgirl. We know, of course, that she recorded the podcast with her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, and his brother, Jason Kelce. That drops later today. I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern. So they are continuing to tease this, though. And I got to say, we expected Travis Kelce to be all in, right? This is his girlfriend. He wants to help her promote the album. But the award has to go to Jason Kelce because they released a little bit of basically Jason's intro to Taylor, and she has never, and think about her incredible career and all the awards she's gotten, she has never had an intro like this.
and director from Nashville, Tennessee. That's bullshit. She is from Reading, Pennsylvania. She is the most awarded artist in the history of the American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and iHeart Radio Music Awards.
Yeah, damn.
She has 14 Grammy Awards and is the only artist in the history to win Album of the Year 4 times. Last December, she wrapped up the Eras Tour, which spanned 149 shows across 51 cities, 5 continents, and was the most attended tour of all time.
Of all time.
I'm still going. Hold up. Her last album, The Torture Poets Department, set a record with 1.76 billion streams globally within the first week alone.
All right.
In the first week?
And as a fan of that guy on the Chiefs, she has 19 wins, 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl. 92%.
Wait a second. She has 19 wins, 2 AFC titles? She's just a fan. Like, how does she have...
Charles, it's Taylor Swift.
Oh, my God. But I will say...
You missed the ending, by the way. The ending's the best part is when he goes, the one, the only Taylor Swift. And he does it in a way where she even says, she's like, his soul literally just left his body right now. It's a great clip.
He is all in. Look, obviously, there's a lot in this for Travis and Jason.
Absolutely.
They know that their numbers for this podcast are going to be
insanely huge.
Record-setting, I'm sure.
I think just even for the first original teaser where she revealed that she has a new album, like that got 178 million views. There's another clip that dropped where she talks about New Heights podcast and how there's like a lot of male viewership and how they're probably not going to be happy with her on it.
This is the part that I think is, look, all in for the promotion. I get it. Travis and Taylor are working together. I think that's great. But she comes on the podcast and says this.
Oh,
this is going to piss off sports fans.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on my favorite podcast. As we all know, you guys have a lot of male sports fans that listen to your podcast. And I think we all know that if there's one thing that male sports fans want to see in their spaces and on their screens, it's more of me.
Come on.
Taylor's got jokes. She's got jokes.
This was the thing that all NFL fans complained about. Like, how come every time I watch a Chiefs game, I got to watch every cutaway to Taylor Swift? Why do I have to? And she's just thumbing her nose at them, going like, ha, 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 I win.
But also, she was the #1 most requested guest for the New Heights podcast, so they're giving the people what they want.
That was #1 most requested by the Swifties who wanted her on.
Hey, they got new fans. They can't help who they are.
Their set is a man cave, right? It is, you could call it the most celebrated man cave in sports.
I am on your side. I will say, the Super Bowl she was at last year, Charles, it was the most watched Super Bowl ever.
Of course it was. It was the most watched because you had regular sports football fans, and then you had all the Swifties too. It's great for the NFL.
It's great.
But this is... this is spiking the football. You know what she did? She just spiked the football right on them.
I can't wait to watch it.
Francis, Montreal. I'm so happy she's clapping back. I've been a fan of her since I was probably around 7 years old, and I'm so glad she's on the podcast with 2 other athletes because that's exactly what she is. An athlete. The Swifties welcomed Travis, but yet she was booed at a game. That was so insane. I bought the album the second it was available on the site, and I've been constantly checking for new fan theories. I can't wait.
I have to know this. How many hours did you spend clicking online to pre-order the pre-order of the album?
I think that I just kept refreshing. And I constantly have an app open up on my iPad, even right now, just to keep checking the app, just to see if anything's new available for it.
Just in case some merch drops that you can pre-order. I can't. You got to hand it to her. It works. Her fans will always spend whatever time and money and effort they can to buy her products. So she wins.
Ross Andelina says, the only thing that's guaranteed is the Swift fans love Kelce. And if they dump each other, they will hate Kelce.
Yeah, that can't happen now. There will be no dumping.
Charnel Tate says...
They're tied at the hip now.
Charnel Tate says, when I watch football, I do not want to see Taylor Swift. I want to see the football game. When I go to a concert, I want to see Taylor Swift. She needs to get up out of the football, go away from football.
My advice to you is don't watch Chiefs games. If you don't watch Chiefs games, then you won't see her.
Mm-hmm. She's not.
Because if you watch Chiefs games, you're going to see her. That's just a given.
Mm-hmm.
And the NFL wants it that way. The NFL's making more money because of this. So, by the way, I guarantee you know who's going to be watching the podcast tonight? Roger Goodell. He's got his bowl of popcorn and he's counting his money going, this is great. Thank you, Travis. He might even call in. Do they take callers?
I think we're ready to move on.
Where are we going now? B block. Let's see. I think we can. I think we do it, and if Joe has something to say, he'll definitely call in. Yeah, I think we can do Wendy. Yeah, either one, as long as they know it. Wendy. Yeah, either one. Hell is that? I'm really curious how many, I can't even imagine what the numbers are going to be for that podcast tonight. Every Swiftie.
Gonna watch it.
Yeah. Probably called in sick today.
What if this is Travis Kelce's strategic plan to best Joe Rogan? He needs the biggest podcast, and
I think they will for one episode. But see, here's the thing. Here's the short-sighted thing about, and I get it that she was doing it as a joke, but there are hardcore sports fans who watch their podcast every week, and some of them may be, disillusioned by this. So next week, when Taylor's not on and they're not talking about her new album, they run the risk of alienating some of those fans. Some of those fans might get pissed off and be like, you know what, I'm not watching anymore.
Yeah.
But the smart ones will realize next week they'll just go back to talking sports stuff. So you get a week off. If you really don't like Taylor Swift being in sports spaces, just don't watch when she's there. Games aren't going anywhere. New Heights isn't going anywhere. It's not that serious. By the way, really enjoyed my
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Toast Crunch yesterday, guys.
Guys, he actually stuck to the poll yesterday.
I thought about it. I'll be honest, and Kyle was there to watch us.
He thought about getting Cheerios.
I thought about it. I was like, they're not going to know. But you know what? That's what integrity is about.
Yeah.
And I said, nope, I have to get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, Charles, they did not.
Shut up, Danielle. I said integrity and threats.
Kyle wants me to let it be known that he threatened to call you out.
He did. He actually took out his phone. He's like,
Cheerios.
if you... Yeah, he did. He threatened me. So I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I was going to get it anyway.
They didn't have Frosted Flakes.
And it was...
So you didn't even have... That wasn't even an option.
Frosted Flakes wasn't in the poll?
No, apparently you can only pick 4, so Jim left it out.
Jeez, Jim. It was a nightmare, actually, because the Cinnamon Toast Crunch wouldn't come out of the dispenser. And I had to get that long ladle that they have over there and try and stick it, and it turned
And then it all just came out.
Yes, it was a disaster.
I'm having an issue here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. See if the camera can pan down fast enough. Look at that. Now my shoes are untied.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we definitely shouldn't have your shoes untied because...
Yeah. Bad idea.
Because if you fall, that's going to be bad.
Yeah. No, I can find a way to do this.
Can you find a way?
I'm not gonna. Hey,
I'm happy. Look, I'll tie your shoe.
You wanna? How about you vlog real quick and you hold the camera?
He's just washed feet, didn't he?
Right.
At least I can just tie his shoe.
You wanna try it? You wanna hold this? You wanna hold this?
I can hold this.
Dude, go for it, man.
All right.
Wow. This is not gonna work. How about this? I'm just gonna tuck this lace.
Oh, that's not gonna work either.
Okay, yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. This is a weird way
By the way, if
for
you're
the
looking
rig
at
to... There we are. We're good.
Jackson's tying his shoe, but all right.
I just kind of tucked the lace in because I can't, with what I'm wearing, this rig does not allow me to bend over and tie the shoe, so. But we made it work.
All right.
Okay, where we going next?
Okay. Jamie? Okay. You know, where is the light here? Is it, Danielle, does it seem a little dark there? It might be. Okay. All right. All right.
Oh, Grabstar wants me to tell you, actually, that he likes your Cannibal Corpse shirt.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
You guys are very observant.
Her as a beauty queen.
Watching every little thing. Okay, cool. 3, 2. Welcome back to TMZ Live. A big break in the Wendy Williams saga. You know, of course, Wendy Williams trying to get out from under this guardianship. Now, a big part of this has been, we've spoken to Wendy multiple times over the last few months. She does not seem to, she's not exhibiting any signs of dementia. She sounds like Wendy. So the big thing is, she's got to get these medical evaluations, and that's going to, hopefully, she hopes, get her out from under this guardianship. Well, the guardianship says that they got results in from her latest medical evaluation. Right. And we got the documents yesterday. Now, the documents themselves didn't say what the results were.
Right.
But what's interesting is that they are saying, the Guardian, that they want to put a pause on this lawsuit that Wendy has with A&E. The fact that they want to pause it says to me, or it's the guardianship that is the lawsuit against A&E. The fact that they want to pause it says to me that, like, when I read that in the documents, I felt like they were saying, let's not go too fast. Let's see what happens with the guardianship. Because you know that Wendy has hired Joe Tacopina. She's trying to get out from under the guardianship.
Well, you know, Joe's also a pit bull lawyer. You know, he might be putting the fear of God into him. You know, he's very intense, and you know, maybe they're trying to figure out.
Because they did say there are these other battles that have shown that we have to deal with now.
Well, that's what I meant.
Part of that being Joe Tacopina trying to dismantle the guardianship, and then the other thing being Wendy's ex, Kevin Hunter, who now seems that he has some claim to this lawsuit with A&E.
Yeah, one thing I think about with regards to Wendy is, you know, we've spoken to her many times by phone. Other media outlets have spoken to her many times by phone. But nobody is in the room with her like 24/7 like these doctors who evaluate her and can really see if she's sick or not, you know? So that,
But here's the issue, the test that was done, and so the documents didn't say the results. Right. There is a report, according to People magazine, that the results show she does have dementia, and that she therefore should stay under the control of this guardianship. But this test, we're told by people very involved in this case, was conducted by doctors selected by the guardianship. So, look, I'm not questioning, I don't know who these doctors are. I'm not saying that they were influenced. But if you're Wendy, you're obviously going to feel like, well, yeah, these are their doctors.
It's subjective.
That's how Wendy's going to feel. And that's why what we're told is that Wendy also got an independent panel of doctors to evaluate. And they're waiting to get those results. It will be really interesting if the results from the independent test do not match the results from the Guardian's doctors, because that's going to be Wendy's. I would imagine Joe Tacopina jumps on that and says, what's going on here? Because this is all about trying to get her out from under this guardianship. And
Sabrina might say...
Sabrina Morrissey, who's the guardian.
Right, right. So who's the guardian might say, oh, they're biased. They're just like on,
Right. She may say the same thing that Wendy's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this all ends up kind of where we are now, which is there's going to have to be a major court battle if she's going to get out.
Great. Great.
Hi, it's Gabriela from California, and the Wendy Williams situation has definitely been a roller coaster ride. But with the medical evaluation being completed, I think we may be at a pivotal moment. I mean, at the end of the day, Wendy's health and stability is what's important, and she needs all of the care that she needs properly to stay safe and healthy.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants Wendy to be safe and healthy. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know exactly how these tests work. All I can tell you is what we have experienced speaking directly to Wendy. I don't see or hear any evidence of dementia, but this is going to come down to doctors on both sides. I just feel so badly for Wendy Williams. Like, this whole thing started, it was not even supposed to be about controlling her whole life. It was supposed to be about making sure her money wasn't, that people weren't taking money out of her bank accounts. And now she has every single move she makes has to be approved by this guardianship.
Sand Willow says, just because Wendy Williams can control herself during a conversation doesn't indicate if she has dementia or not.
That, like I said, not a doctor, but it would seem to me, even if someone, look, and the thing about this dementia is that it's progressively, if she does have the frontotemporal dementia, it just gets worse and worse, right? It's a progressive disease. It's not going to get better, but if she's fine now, then she doesn't need to be under the guardianship. Like when it gets to the point, if she has it and it does get really bad, okay, then if she needs a guardianship, she needs a guardianship. But until then, you don't throw someone under a guardianship for a condition or a status of this condition that she's going to reach in a year or 2 or 3 or 4 years or 10 years. You don't make her live underneath that for all that time before she's actually exhibiting those symptoms. Yeah. It's crazy.
I agree. Want to move on? Ready?
Yes, because I'm just going to get worked up about this and there's nothing I can do about it. So anyway, where are we going next? Oh, yes, the photos of her. All right. Which way do you think, Jackson, is the better way?
What?
Our office is very interesting because we have these, they're almost like honeycombs. I guess if you were looking at it from an aerial, they're like honeycombs. And so when you have to walk through the office, you always have to determine, what's the shortest way to get there? Mm-hmm. So what do you think?
Where are you trying to get
We're going
to?
over to Babcock.
Okay.
Do you think it's shorter to go this way or that way?
Shorter to go this way.
You think that way's short?
Oh, yeah. You want to go around the Harvey desk area? No.
Because you don't have to.
What do you mean?
Actually, I think this one is equidistant.
Look, it's not
Tell you what,
equidistant.
here's what we're going to do.
It's not equidistant
I'm not
at
going to
all.
walk super fast. You're going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. We'll see who gets over there.
All right, ready?
First.
All right, I'll race you.
I'll try to match your pace.
3, 2, 1, go. All right.
We need what? Oh, doors.
I wonder if he's
you
even
put doors in each cubicle set.
Stop walking slower. Like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to match your pace.
Oh my God.
I didn't walk super fast, and you have much longer legs than me. So I don't think we've learned that way shorter. You were right. Jackson was right.
Agree.
I lock that information in because I'm always trying to move around the office as quickly as possible. These things make a difference.
Office to walk around in.
Because you always have to go around it. Yeah. There are no straight lines.
Let's do this. And
going on here?
Go like that.
Okay.
Good. Bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk.
Is she with her husband in these photos? Is that?
She was out for a stroll with her husband, yeah. But although you're not saying, oh, that's fine. I can throw it down there, Charles. Sorry about that.
Didn't want you to roll over your cable.
Oh, you know how many times I kicked it and pulled it and dropped it?
Thanks, Chrissy Days. Chrissy Days Combs. I appreciate that.
Saying what?
Jackson is correct a lot. Yeah. I like that comment. That's a good comment.
Oh boy.
I'm also wrong a lot.
Yeah, but we don't share that stuff. All right, ready, Danielle? How long has it been? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Tells us. Since Hulk, the
Gonna need
24th,
a
almost 3
vaccine.
weeks.
Almost 3 weeks, yeah.
Tomorrow will be 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. We got this. Okay.
Like 25%.
Are we not resetting the clock now between segments?
I'm down to 2 bars on my phone.
Michael Venom Page is on.
Oh, right. No. I forgot. I know he said he wanted it done when I couldn't remember. That's fine. I got it. 3, 2. Well, almost 3 weeks since Hulk Hogan's death, and obviously the people around him, people in his lives, his family members, are still feeling it. And we got some photos in today of Brooke Hogan as she was just out for a walk with her husband, and it's very clear that she's very upset. And no doubt, I'm sure, still thinking about things that maybe she wishes had been said or done differently.
You can only imagine how she
that
feels.
You can't,
right?
You can't
Never
do
have
anything
a chance
about now.
I mean, they obviously at one time had a great relationship and hadn't spoken in a couple of years, Charles. And for him to just be gone like that, you can only imagine what she's going through.
Yeah, you completely understand it.
Yeah.
You know, we put together this documentary, and we had people talking about that relationship between Hulk and Brooke and his
even
other
Brooke
family
on it
members
as well. She's on the
and Brooke. It was, like we said, you know, it was on Fox last night, but it is now streaming on Hulu. And one of the really interesting parts of
I was watching. Look.
Oh, look at you.
I was watching.
Oh, you're just watching. You're watching yourself.
Again.
You were watching the part with yourself.
Replaying
Is
that part of.
By the way, well done. If you haven't seen it, like I said, it's streaming on Hulu. But you actually see the moment where you got the news.
We happened to be taping the TMZ on TV show.
We were shooting TMZ on TV when that happened. So it's really interesting for that. Sylvester Stallone, I thought, had a really interesting perspective on Hulk Hogan because, and I didn't really remember it this way, but when Hulk Hogan was in Rocky III, that was a big moment for Hulk Hogan. And I didn't remember that, but Hulk Hogan wasn't the Hulk Hogan superstar that he became at that point.
Because I remember I was born. You know, it was made in '82, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think I saw it until in the '90s, and Hulk Hogan then was this massive star. So I assumed he was that when he filmed the movie.
Yeah.
He wasn't though.
But he was, as Sly told us in the special, Hulk was just beginning to become. This was just the start of Hulkamania, really. This is what Sly had to say about working with him at that stage.
When I first saw him, I said, there's certain people that have a light. There's a glow. They just have it. It's really special because at first you wonder, oh, can I really do this? And you have to be willing to not care if you fail. He was basically fearless in that way. He wasn't just a wrestler. He was going to become a symbol for all the world of WWE and wrestling. He just knew he was destined for bigger things, and he had the guts and the fortitude to go after that, and he changed that world forever. There'll never be another guy like him. Hulk was in a class of his own.
Yeah.
I think it's true.
As an entertainer, absolutely.
He paved the way, Charles, for guys like The Rock, biggest movie star in the world, right?
Yeah.
I mean, John Cena. I think without
Right.
Hulk,
He was the blueprint for becoming a superstar in pro wrestling and then using that as a launching board into
it was like,
whatever
I
else.
think wrestling was very regional back then. Like you had, in the
Right.
Midwest, you had the promotion and nobody knew these guys.
Like I said, streaming on Hulu now, check it out because, yes, you have the people talking about, but it is a very complete picture of him.
It's not like a puff piece. It's
Highs,
very
lows,
real.
Everything's there. Check it out. The Real Hulk Hogan, streaming on Hulu.
Hey guys, it's Matt from Ottawa, Ontario, and I just want to say I find this so endearing to hear all these people talk about Hulk Hogan and what he meant to them, whether it's, Stallone or the family, and you see the grief all over Brooke Hogan, his daughter. But it's just clear that this man was a legend and he meant so much. His impact was massive. And I agree with what everyone's saying. Sure, his controversies make his legacy a little complicated, but listen, I was a Hulkamaniac and I forever will be one.
Yeah, I guess I did count myself as a Hulkamaniac at a time. Yeah, it was something to see him, man. Him and Andre Giant in the ring together.
Oh, I know.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah, a lot of things people are talking about. David Hall says, you doing a little dance right there, a little boogie? Little boogie?
Sure.
David Hall says, you can't remember Hulk Hogan without remembering the controversy that surrounded him, but they're trying their best to ignore it.
No, if you watch The Real Hulk Hogan, streaming now on Hulu, yes, that's a plug. No, it's not ignored. It's not ignored at all. I agree that there are some fans that want to ignore it. But you can't put together a documentary about someone's life and ignore that stuff. It's, honestly, it's kind of like, to bring it into current day events, it's kind of like what's going on with the Smithsonian and the Trump administration's efforts to change the way history is presented. Can't do that. Like, history is history. And some of it's really ugly. And some of it's not, but you got to present all of it, otherwise it's not really history. When you start selecting parts of it, now you're telling a story. It's not history. It's just a story that you're telling. I just thought of that. Was that pretty good?
That was we got to get that framed or something. Someone's got to write that down.
If you start selecting the parts of history you tell, now you're just telling a story.
Damn.
I mean, let me work on it. It's not
Bars.
perfected. It's not T-shirt ready yet. Or
I just shed a tear.
Oh, I need this because I might get that.
Mike, what do you mean the office smells worse today than it did yesterday? You're not here. You're watching through a screen. You can say it's messy all you want, fair enough, but...
Where are we going now?
It smells fine in here. It doesn't smell bad at all. No one's microwaving salmon today.
Who are the... Because this guy's not going to know crap.
We are very low on... Charles?
What?
We're very low on battery.
You want to...
We might need to do a swap after this segment, but we got to make this segment flashy.
You mean quick? Just got to get a microphone for Mr. Beckerman. Do you know the honorees?
The Kennedy Center honorees? Yeah, we got
all the names.
We got Kiss.
Okay. See, this is what I mean. I need the names because he's not going to have them.
No. We got George Strait.
Yeah, you got 43 there, and there's 30.
Lauren Gaynor.
Yeah, let me write them down because
there was 25% of the bar left.
Okay, yeah, 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's right, TMZ mod. No bad smells here.
It's clearly
history is a sketch pad. It's always changing.
Michael Crawford.
Oh yeah, Charles didn't bounce the ball when he went over to sports. Fair enough.
Oh, so is that like a tradition?
I don't know. Every time Harvey goes over there, he drops the ball, the signed volleyball. Didn't do it today.
I don't want to bite his rhymes. That's his thing. so I'll let him do it.
Do we have the quote from the press?
We're going to play it over
play
here.
the quote from the press.
Go.
Unless you want to sit here back around.
No. By all means. Here comes Senator.
All right.
Guy Mike thrives on our office being dirty.
So, is he actually hosting it?
The president always hosts the Kennedy Center Awards, doesn't he?
No.
We had, I think, Kimmel hosted.
No, the president usually sits up in the...
I'm thinking of the National Medal of
yes, the
Honor or Freedom. Yeah.
Right.
Well, he is the chairman of the board, right?
Cool.
How did he get that job? Did he apply?
All right. Three, two. Welcome back to TMZ Live. This was a big day for President Trump because he got to roll out his Kennedy Center, the renewed Kennedy Center. You know that he got rid of the entire board. He is now the chairman of the Kennedy Center Honors. And so he was revealing his first list of honorees. And everyone expected that he was just going to throw out all his buddies. Kid Rock would be there. That's not what happened. And I have to say, you're going to have a hard time criticizing most of this list because they're all worthy. George Strait, Michael Crawford from Phantom of the Opera, Sylvester Stallone, Kiss, and Gloria Gaynor. I Will Survive from the disco era if you're too young to know that. But who's going to argue with that?
It's a good list. Those are all deserving nominees. It doesn't seem overly political. Sly is obviously pretty conservative. Gloria Gaynor had some harsh things to say about Sly in the past.
About Trump in the past.
About Trump in the past, sorry. A big fan of the Obamas. So it seems to be a pretty good list of really successful entertainers who are all deserving.
Who are all deserving. So you got to give him his props.
Yeah.
This is not the list that people thought was going to be, and you can't say that he was just doing it to, get all of his buddies in there.
Right.
Sly,
Wait, because in the morning meeting, we sort of had opened the forum guessing about who he might have, we didn't know, guessing about who it might have been. And obviously, Ted Nugent and Kid Rocks were all the guesses, and that's not a way it turned out.
Should have known Sly was going to get it, though.
Yeah.
And by the way, totally deserving.
Sure.
But he also was named an ambassador to Hollywood.
Yeah.
One of the president's Hollywood ambassadors.
Now, the president did give a speech announcing these names in which he was really wonderful and above the fray and
right, and only talked about the honorees.
Only talked about the honorees.
That's not what happened. He talked a lot about himself.
I've been asked to host. I said, I'm the president of the United States. Are you fools asking me to do that? Sir, you'll get much higher ratings. I said, I don't care. I'm president of the United States. I won't do it. They said, please. And then Susie Wells said to me, sir, I'd like you to host. I said, okay, Susie, I'll do it. It's been a long time. I used to host the Apprentice finales, and we did rather well with that. The Kennedy Center Honors have been among the most prestigious awards in the performing arts. I wanted one. I was never able to get one. This year, it's true, actually. I would have taken it if they would have called me. I waited and waited and waited, and I said, the hell with it. I'll become chairman. And I'll give myself an honor. Maybe I'm going to honor, next year we'll honor Trump, okay?
Do you think for a second that that's not going to happen? He is absolutely going to be.
Absolutely going to do it. My favorite part of that is he twice said, I became chairman. You appointed yourself chairman. You didn't become chairman. It didn't happen through some sort of divine intervention. You appointed yourself chairman.
He's always very open.
Yes.
Very open.
Yeah.
I feel like this is definitely the way that Donald Trump is moving to get his Nobel Peace Prize nomination. And I really think Billy Joel should have been on that list because of the way that he plays Uptown Girl at all of his rallies, along with at all of his golf courses. But I think that he should definitely be picking some celebs that are a little bit more modern because Rihanna has been donating so much to climate change this year.
You know what? Look, you're right about Billy Joel, and look, he could get on the list next year. It's never, the honorees are never like modern people. It's not. Billy Joel already has this? Well, there you go. There's the answer. But they're never modern people. It's always people. It's supposed to be a career achievement. So look for Trump next year. That's a pure SNL. SNL would do that.
No, the public at home never would have bought it. Too outlandish. He would never just get up and talk about something.
It literally sounded like this.
So funny.
What I love about when Trump is doing these speeches, you can tell there's all this stuff he's just making up, and then there's a moment he's like, oh yeah, I guess I got to read the part that they, because the Kennedy Center honors have been a blah, 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 blah. I wanted one for a long time.
I will say, what his supporters love about him is how authentic he is. And he is authentic. This is who he is. Yeah. This is the way he
was
thinks.
Honest that he wanted one of these and he never got it.
And some people can judge him for it, whatever, but he is authentic. He says what he thinks, and he thinks, I've always wanted one of these, and I'm the president. I have the power to appoint myself chairman of the board, and as chairman of the board, I have a power to give myself one, and I've always wanted one, so maybe I'll give myself one. Very authentic.
The part I wish we could have seen is that just outside the Kennedy Center, you have National Guard troops walking up and down the National Mall to police. All right, I won't get political.
Yeah.
Oh, stay out of it. But you know what? Kiss is good.
Kiss is good.
Kiss is good. And I will say there probably isn't. Kiss is not a group. I mean, Kiss has always been sort of demeaned by critics.
Sure.
And so, would Obama have brought in Kiss? Probably not.
Maybe not. It's interesting.
Would Biden have brought in Kiss?
Kiss
Probably
politically,
not.
some of the members of Kiss politically are really anti-Trump.
Yes.
Will they show up? I assume Gloria Gaynor will show up, but I actually don't
Even
know.
though she's, I don't know. But
obviously Sly will, you know. But it'll be interesting to watch whether or not some of the members of Kiss don't.
Well, the other thing about Kiss is that there's only 2 original members left, Paul Stanley.
Oh,
and
who's
Gene
going
Simmons,
to be invited even?
Who from the former members actually gets invited and shows up.
Right.
All right.
You need to do a battery.
We are going to go down for. Fresh batteries, guys. We're good to go. Charles, you're already back at your desk,
Although,
man.
it always
What's going
strikes
on?
me a little bit like hula hooping.
Thank you.
Oh, Kyle's sending it to you directly.
Oh, is he?
Just finished lunch, all the chaos. What'd you have? What did you have? You guys got any weekend plans?
Go like this. And what is this SOT exactly?
Chat, sorry, wife came home early. Tricky detective. You're my hero, man. Go tend to what needs to be tended to. I don't know. I'm just saying things. Anakin just looked over at me and is like, He's going off stream to go tend to his wife.
This is, he's just speaking another language.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I am.
It's all that Red Bull. Guys, you got to make sure you get him off it.
Kind of.
I heard you guys earlier. Good for you. Good for you. We got to get Jackson to drink healthier things. Tea, for example.
Tea?
What's your morning drink?
Need a little antioxidant.
Right, exactly. What is it, like
I have
iced
good
green
food.
tea, right? That's your morning?
Shh, I'm supposed to tell.
Oh, excuse me.
Why? Why aren't you supposed to tell?
I'm kidding.
It's a
People always want to
secret
know
to a
what's
good
in
life.
Harvey's mug.
Is that a secret?
Which is still a state secret. But
Can I really not say what it is?
Mine is iced green tea with lemonade.
With lemonade, see?
Which, by the way, I've been separated from for.
Oh, Tricky Detective's a girl.
It's not ice.
I'm so sorry, miss.
Now it's just green tea and lemonade.
She must go tend to her wife.
Any answer?
Does Charles think there are more Hulk maniacs or Swifties? There are probably more Swifties. I can ask him. Tea does have caffeine still. Thanks, Kelce. I know, way to go me.
All right. It's not that important.
She is tricky. Tricky Detective is tricky. She's a tricky one. Tricky regular viewer.
But is it from last night?
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
We got any Elden Ring fans in here? I've been dabbling in Elden Ring.
I just got a text. My friend is going to be on the Family Feud on Thursday.
Oh wow. Huh. What's in Harvey's mug? Now you have to spill.
No, I can't.
I don't think we
It's
can.
literally like in my contract. I'm not allowed to say.
I used to, when I was a PA, I used to fill up Harvey's cup every morning.
It's not literally in my contract.
I think you guys would be surprised what it is. But I think we'll have to leave some things to the imagination.
Brock Everett. You guys know comedian Bridget Everett? She's an actress also.
No.
She's going to be on the Family Feud on Thursday. She and her family. And her brother is a good friend of mine.
Oh, that's awesome.
She is hilarious.
Still wondering what Charles' hobbies are if he doesn't hop online to play GTA.
What about what, they think Harvey's playing GTA?
No. They're asking what even are your hobbies if you don't hop online to play GTA? What do you even do then? That's the question.
What do you...
Charles is talking to his conscience, guys.
Really? I mean, talk to these guys.
Grumstar's just saying whale semen just to say it.
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do you guys, do you mean like that's the only thing you do? I don't know, I hang out with friends. I watch documentaries or
lame
series.
Don't lie. You're here all the time.
But mostly I'm here. I walk my dog. All right.
What's up, Rachel? Good to see you.
Oops.
Ready? Here we go. 3, 2. A big shocker in the rock and roll world. Obviously, getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a big honor. And for someone like Chubby Checker, who honestly I'm shocked was not in already, he got the nod. He's going to be going into the hall, but he just announced that he is not going to go to the ceremony. He's got better things to do. Here's Chubby explaining. This was at one of his recent appearances, and he explained why he's choosing not to go.
Feeds you. Why would you miss the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremonies? But then I'm standing backstage watching you touch every one of these people, and I got the reason why.
I told my manager, I says, make sure when we go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the induction, that I'm doing what I love doing the most, being in front of an audience, a live audience, not a television audience. The Rock Hall says, we want you to come here this day and be here. I said, we're not coming. You what? I said, we're not coming. We have a gig. Well, forget about your gig. You never forget about gigs.
I respect him as a performer, that he loves to do gigs and perform for audiences. But the Rock and Roll at the induction, which I think is in November. There is a live audience. There's a live audience there, Chubby, that you can perform for and also get your honor in person. Like
I think that's the issue, though. He doesn't come right out and say that, but he says that he goes, "Oh, the Rock Hall probably thinks he's retired, he's old, he's on crutches. He wants to just show up and get his award and go home." I think maybe they didn't want him to perform.
Oh,
I think maybe that's what it was. Is that he like, "I'll come and perform and do my songs," and they're like, "Nah, we're good."
So they probably either.
I mean, I'm speculating that, but that's what it sounds like.
Either they were just going to give him the award, give him his induction,
or maybe
and have someone else perform.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that.
And so I could see then maybe the level of offense he has is I've never stopped performing, and he hasn't. He's like, I'm 83, but I can still do it. Let me get up there and do it. That's why you inducted me. And if they said no, he'd be like, okay, I'm not going to go. I'll play live that night.
That's a shame. I feel like I get it, but man, sometimes pride is not the way to go. Like, I just feel I would hate for him to look back and go like, wish I'd actually been there.
But he's waited 40 years. I mean,
yeah, maybe at this point
he
just
doesn't
like,
care.
It doesn't matter.
Hi, my name is Andrew, and I'm coming from Long Island, New York. In regard to Chubby Checker, he's an icon, he's a legend, and for them not to give him the opportunity to perform, I think is something that everybody is missing out on. But for Chubby, he may look back on this and think that it's something that he might regret, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I think that he should, go, and I think the Hall of Fame should allow him to perform.
I gotta say, if you're right, Eric, that the Hall didn't want him to perform, shame on them. By the way, the song is only probably 3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yeah, well, he does actually have other hits.
He has other songs, but that's what you'd want him to perform.
And then until The Weeknd's Blinding Lights, it was Billboard's biggest hit of all time.
See, that's the kind of information you can get on. I should have told you guys. Eric hosts a podcast. It's called Get to the Hook.
With my lovely co-host, Charles.
Oh, that's right. I'm on it too. I almost forgot.
Do it, Charles. Do the twist. Come on, do it.
I can't. I would, except we don't have the music.
You gotta do it.
What else you guys want to talk about?
Come on, Charles.
Oh my God.
We can't afford the music otherwise.
Oh, that's true.
Only comment here is that he just looks really good for 83.
Doesn't he?
He looks really good for 83.
Really
Sounds
good
too.
for 83. Yeah. So,
Twistin's the secret.
I don't know. I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last week when I was in Cleveland for the Black Journalist Convention, and they had an event there one night. It's still really cool. when I went, they'd only been open for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And so obviously it's changed a lot. It's just really cool, man, just to walk through and see all this music and remember. Yeah. I know I sound really old. But it is
not 83.
It is a very cool thing. I'll show. Actually, I'm going to show you.
Oh, he's pulling out the phone. Oh, no. We're going to be here a long time.
No, we're not going through everything. Shut up, Eric.
This isn't my
No,
photo.
they did this cool thing every year, I guess, when they have the honorees. So when you walk out of the hall, and they, of course, dump you into a gift shop where you spend endless amounts of money, there's a hall that shows you all of this year's nominees.
Damn.
So Norman Whitfield, Dionne Warwick, Tribe Called Quest, Ozzy Osbourne. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And they also have T-shirts that show all the honorees, which they have to obviously reprint every year. but on the back of the shirt has the list each year and all of the honorees.
That's awesome.
It's very cool. If you enjoy popular music, you should check it out. Cleveland. It's got something, well, maybe not for everybody. I loved Cleveland.
Yeah.
People love to hate on it.
Cleveland's great.
All right, it's cereal time.
Cereal time? All right, let's
Ready?
do it. I want an honest poll this time, though. Honest. Jim.
Poll time. Oh, yeah. It's poll time, Jim.
Well,
someone's
let's be
eating
fair to
something
the
right
cereal.
now that smells really good. Are we walking over there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go. I hear you were selective yesterday, Jim, and
So
I get it. You can only put 4?
This is our poll guy, Jim.
we only can put on.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You can only do 4 options on the poll. So
Mhm.
Frosted Flakes did not make the cut.
Well, to be
Daniela,
fair,
everyone can hear
today
you.
should be added to the something. Listen, Cinnamon Toast won yesterday, so we should take that
Well, I
one
was
out.
trying to take the sugary stuff. I was like, well, if he wants between sugar
Oh my God,
and
Daniel.
non-sugar, I was going with the non-sugary
Ooh, I
options
really
for
want
you.
some.
I mean,
Ultimately, the
cinnamon-
most sugared option got selected.
It's the way it always
Which
goes.
one are we taking off then?
We should Cinnamon Toast won yesterday,
Okay.
so we should take that out.
Okay.
So we don't have a repeat.
Probably doing this next.
Oh, really? Okay.
I hope we don't have Kevin O'Leary in a waiting room somewhere. It is 11.
Should be joining in.
Oh, we do? Oh, we do. He'll have to wait. We have to do our cereal poll.
All right, we got to make the poll quick, guys, because Kevin O'Leary is going to be joining us to talk about his big movie debut. But on to more important things. All right, Cinnamon Toast, you're out.
Because that won yesterday.
These are out, so this is it.
All right.
What do we want?
They all know you want just the regular Cheerios.
Yeah, so.
So I hope they don't vote for that one.
So be kind. What's wrong with kindness, guys? What's wrong with kindness? What's
Wait,
what do we
what's
have
our
coming
food for today?
I know. Oh, I think it's Costco pizza.
Oh, damn it.
Now, how do you feel about Costco pizza?
How do I?
Some people love it.
It's not. I don't jive with it, man.
I'm the same. Can't rock with it.
It's just. It just feels like.
It's not my
I'm
thing.
eating a lot of dough. Raw dough.
What? No. Oh my God.
Oh, this
my
guy
God.
loves
This
it.
guy.
This guy loves the Costco pizza.
Oh, he doesn't care if it's Costco
Oh
pizza.
my
He just
God.
wants whatever's out and it's free.
When I see the plates coming out, that's when my spidey sense starts tingling. The hairs on the back of my neck go up.
Derek was just panicking that we were in there, and that meant that there was pizza. And he's like, "Wait, is the pizza here?"
But then I saw you. That's when I see the fuzz. I
my
turn the
God.
other way.
Marty Supreme. Yeah, I don't see him.
Let's go to 16. I want to.
I can't tell if that's just a backdrop or his actual window.
Mm-hmm. This is a
Oh, Kevin O'Leary coming on stream, guys.
my question.
Ooh, we have a winner.
True story? Based on?
I hate Frosted Flakes. They get soggy too quickly. Kathleen, that's why you got to be a milk first, cereal second type of person. You pour milk on top of the cereal, of course it will get soggy. You gotta reverse that order, you know? Keep the right amount of crisp.
Got it. Can I, Daniela, can I say hi? Hey, Kevin, what's going on? It's Charles. Can you hear me?
Good to hear from you, Charles.
Good to see you too, Mr. Oscar nominee. You know, we just want to put it out there. We want to put it out there, see if we can, actually make it happen.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I was very surprised. I mean, and we saw some of the photos like when they were shooting this. We didn't see you. We didn't see you in any of those shots. So I was really surprised when I saw the trailer today.
Yeah, it's interesting. I did some work on it. I really enjoyed it. Definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I'm feeling in the groove now.
All right, excellent. Well, we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to play a little bit of the trailer before we get to you.
You got it.
Well, if you are Timothée Chalamet, it is never too soon to start thinking about the Oscars. And he has a new movie that is going to be coming out on Christmas Day. The trailer dropped today. It's called Marty Supreme. And yes, everyone expects that this will be the next film that he gets an Oscar nomination for. You can always tell when the movie comes out at Christmas. Those are always the Oscar films. So Marty Supreme is about Timothée Chalamet is the star. He's playing a ping pong player, an international superstar ping pong player. And it is based on a true story, but it is on an actual person, fictionalized film. But the trailer dropped today, and the big surprise, not Timothée Chalamet or Gwyneth Paltrow, who is his co-star. There's someone else who is co-starring with him. And if you watch Shark Tank, then you know Mr. Wonderful is not supposed to be an actor, but there was Kevin O'Leary in this trailer. Check out a little bit of it. He is going to be here to talk to us about his acting debut.
It's hard to believe, but I'm telling you, this game, it fills stadiums overseas. And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
It's unacceptable! It's unacceptable!
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
It doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Seems pretty obvious to me. I mean, Chalamet was getting all of his energy from Kevin O'Leary. I'm shocked by this, but I'm thrilled that our good friend is joining us once again. Kevin, welcome back to TMZ Live. Are you clearing off any space on the shelves for an award?
I've always said, if you want to keep yourself sharp, you've got to spend 30% of your day outside of your comfort zone. So, when Josh and Ronnie, the writer, came to me with this, and they're huge Shark Tank fans, and this story is really about the American dream anyways. That's really what Timmy's doing in this. They said, look, we're looking for a real asshole, and you're it. And that was this is how we started, and this is where we ended up. It was a remarkable experience working with Timmy. The guy he's just full of electricity. It was set in 1952, so you close your eyes before Josh yells action, wake up, and there I was in 1952, being that perfect asshole.
No matter what decade, you can do it, no matter what century. You're referring to the director, Josh Safdie. What was it like? By the way, we all noticed that you just call him Timmy now. So clearly, you guys bonded through while making this film. Tell us about your character. Who are you playing in relation to Marty and even Gwyneth Paltrow?
It's set in 1952. I'm Milton Rockwell, one of the wealthiest men in America, married to Gwyneth. We're socialites in New York. Timmy's a hustler in this movie. He's Marty Supreme. He needs money. He needs my airplane. He needs everything I have. And it was the Shark Tank 1952. He came blasting in and he said, look, you got to help me. I got to get all around the world on this whole journey to be the best. And there we just started. I must say one thing about this, and I have a new appreciation for it. When you take over Times Square for 3 hours, or you take the entire Plaza Hotel and convert it into 1952 with hundreds of extras, you're in it. You're there. I mean, I was Milton Rockwell, and I was thinking to myself, I like my hair, and I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave 1952. You guys go back to 2000, 2025. I'm staying here.
So you're playing Milton Rockwell. What was that like for you to play a Rockwell who I'm sure you have admired the family's business prowess for more than a century? What was that like to actually step into that role?
You know, you got to remember the birthplace of the American dream under the feet of the Statue of Liberty was in the streets of New York in the 40s and 50s. You know, it was post-war. The vibe was completely different. It was just, everything around me was exactly from 1952, including the two watches I'm wearing. These are part of the movie. These watches. This is a 1950 Seiko, and this is a 1952 Patek Philippe, and you'll see them in the movie. I'm wearing them on my wrist right now.
Now, wait, were those movie props, or did you bring those yourself?
I don't do props. I told Josh, I have to own the watches, buddy. That's the way it's going to work. I'll bring them with me. And I called the Seiko company, and I talked to Patek, and they said, look, those things are rare as beep to get your hands on. I said, well, think about their starring role in this movie, and they're in this movie, and I love these watches. And that was the whole thing. I looked down at my wrist, and I was back in 52. The thing was amazing. I mean, this movie is like The Sting. You can't stop watching it. There's 140 characters in this thing, and Timmy's all over the place. He's out of his mind in this movie. And I agree with you. I think he'll get nominated for an Oscar in this one. This is his movie.
Wow. Kevin, by the way, I have to correct myself. You said you're playing Milton Rockwell. I was thinking Rockefeller, which is why I said that, asked you about the family.
Tomato.
Tomatoes. So now you've made your acting debut. By the way, most people, have to go through like a few acting classes. They have to get, rejected from auditions and everything. You just get a call up and you're co-starring with Timothée Chalamet. Is this a one-off, or are you going to do you have your agent taking in scripts now, trying to find another role for you? This sounds like you have another role coming.
No, I mean, I didn't take any acting lessons, and I think Ronnie and Josh did the right thing, just saying, look, just be yourself and let's see what happens. We met about a year ago to read this thing, read the script, and I was reading it and I was quite amazed on, we're getting in the groove. Eli was there too, the producer, and I said to Ronnie, if I was Milton in 1952, I wouldn't say this, I'd say that. I mean, and he said, yeah, maybe you're right. We kind of got in the groove of the pace of it. And even my wife, who was listening from above us, said, yeah, if you're really being the asshole I know you are, you would have said this. And so it was really great that way. And then I was so comfortable when it came time to actually do these parts because they kind of fit me. And I loved it. It was really amazing. And I'll let you judge. When this thing comes out on Christmas, you decide, did I shit the bed or not?
People will be watching, and you are the bonus they weren't expecting. They may come for Chalamet, but when they walk out, they'll be talking about O'Leary. Kevin, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And listen, let us know when you get another role. Don't let it be a big surprise when the trailer comes out.
I appreciate it, man. Take care. Good seeing you guys.
All right. Take it easy.
Cool.
Kevin O'Leary, a-hole for hire. Yeah. He said they were looking for someone to play an asshole in 1952. Said he was the perfect person.
Was it really not out there until the trailer?
What? No.
He wasn't even on my IMDb.
I mean, he might have been on the IMDb, but nobody's looking at the IMDb at that point. It was a big surprise. Actually, the movie does look pretty good. When I read about it, I was like, ping pong player? Who's going to care about a ping pong player in 1950s?
Oh my God.
And apparently there's a big love scene between Timothée Chalamet and Gwyneth Paltrow, which Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter was all gaga over because she loves Chalamet and now her mom gets to be in a love scene with him. Anyway. Do you guys go see movies much anymore? I always wonder how people are. Like, obviously we know that after the pandemic, Hollywood took a big hit. Do people actually go to the theater to see movies?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been there recently a couple times.
I used to go once a week.
Really?
Yes.
I'm only out if it's like something everyone is saying is amazing. I don't want to go and see a 7 out of 10 movie.
I used to go once a week, and I admit that now it's fallen off for me. Like, now I'm going maybe once a month.
Fantastic Four was pretty good.
Was it good?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. That's the first time in a while Marvel's done it right.
Weapons? What's Weapons?
Oh my God, not Weapons.
Kyle loves it. Who's in that?
Oh, Weapons is. Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, I'm not watching horror movies. Get out of here.
Weapons is like
Weapons is a horror
comedic.
movie? No.
It's like there's elements of comedy in it though.
I don't care.
It's like apparently people
okay
are ranting and raving about this. I might go see it actually.
I do
You
not
don't
like.
you don't like scary movies?
No.
Oh my
And
God.
I reluctantly Exorcist. Exorcist is the one that made me go like, nope, this is not for me. The OG
Exorcist.
Yes, and I was far too young when my aunt made me watch it.
Oh, that makes sense. You're traumatized.
Yeah.
That's why you don't go watch them. But as a grown man, you're not going to go see Weapons?
Here and there. Like I saw Nightmare on Elm Street, and I very much regretted it.
But that's when like
slept with the lights on for a few days.
But like Freddy Krueger, like The Exorcist, Jason, like
Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's when like horror movies were at a new peak. Horror movies aren't what they used to be.
Not for me, man.
Remember
I will say, I went to see. They marketed it like it was a horror film, Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
And I reluctantly went to see it.
Yeah.
And I was grateful that it was not just like a straight horror film.
No.
It was actually great.
There's kind of elements of comedy in there too.
Yeah, there was some in there. God, that was a great movie. Loved it.
So we gotta. You ready?
We should do that right now. Though.
Where are we going?
Last like really good horror movie I saw was Smile. Smile was really good. Smile.
We did. They're going.
They're all for it.
Yeah. 7 is a really good one.
Overstated.
But I feel like it's more thriller and just gore.
They're deeply honored.
They told me they're not doing interviews.
We should do this somewhere in the show.
Weapons is trash, so is Fantastic Four. Oh, come on, Donnie Love. Come on now.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was satisfied with it.
Which side are we doing with cutting?
They kind of broke away from all the classic Marvel tropes.
Oh, about Test Fine. Okay.
I've not seen Weapons, so can't speak to that. But I did really like.
Yeah. That was yesterday.
Charles, we have a winner for you for cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios took the lead by 2% over Frosted Flakes.
Okay. All right.
All this sugary cereal is not good for you.
It's not.
Thank you, Trent.
No.
Normally I just have straight up Cheerios, but
ready to go?
Honey Nut Cheerios is still good for you. Goodish.
And
yeah.
All right. And action.
Hold on. J-Rock's got an issue. Audio.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
What's that, JD?
How about J-Rock? How are you a Warriors fan?
It's just all.
What's this, Kid Cudi?
There's not a lot of Warriors fans in LA.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's all West Coast with J-Rock. His name's J-Rock.
No, not because of the Clippers fans.
I like the Clippers.
When I moved to LA 30 years ago, it was impossible to get Lakers season tickets. Also far too expensive.
So you got Clippers instead?
So I got a Clippers like 15 game package.
Mm-hmm.
Had that for like the first 3 years I lived in LA.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. That was, you don't even know about the sports arena.
I don't.
LA Sports Arena.
But I did, like, when I came here and started supporting the Clippers, That was like OG.
The Clippers are like everyone's like starter kit when you come to LA. You're like,
I'm still with them. Still with them.
You stuck with them. Good for you, Jack.
I started supporting back when like Chris Paul, Jamal Crawford, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, like the
They had
OG
actual
Clippers. Yeah.
Stars on the team. We didn't have that when I was. Oh, you know what they what Devin? What's the what they call them, the headband gang? The Clippers. That.
Knuckleheads.
No, they all wore headbands.
Yeah, knuckleheads.
You know, always go like this.
We gotta go.
Yes, those guys. Those were the days. All right, are we good to go now? Three, two. During Diddy's trial, some of the most riveting testimony came from Kid Cudi, who described what he said was the firebombing of his Porsche, a very tense showdown with Diddy at his home, and this was all over the fact that Cudi at the time was dating Cassie when she was on a break from Diddy, and while it was gripping testimony, ultimately it didn't land with the jury because they did not convict him on any of the charges directly related to violence against Cassie. And so you got to wonder how Cudi feels about that. Well, he was asked about it. He was on the Call Her Daddy podcast and talked about the fact that he actually wasn't even going to testify at all, but this is how they got him to testify and what he thought about it afterward.
Very interesting.
You testified in court.
Yeah.
How did you feel going into that situation?
I was there because I had to be. Like, I first they asked, I said no. They asked again, I said no. Then I got subpoenaed. And I was like, no! I hated every minute of it. Like, I did not want to do it. But then I thought about, when I was up there, I'm here to support Cassie.
Yeah, I get why he would feel that way. Like, I get why he was reluctant to do it. Like, why do you want to step back into this thing that happened years ago and put yourself back in that battle with Diddy?
I find it fascinating that he was reluctant to do it because he actually got a bad rap with his hip-hop peers. He had Young Thug and Kanye's dude Consequence calling him all types of snitches just for testifying, but he practically got dragged to the court.
Yeah, he got dragged to it, and that's why I wonder how he feels about, look, he was subpoenaed, but ultimately because Diddy wasn't convicted on those things, of those things, do you regret it? Maybe not. It sounds like he genuinely wanted to help Cassie in some way.
Yeah, and it's water under the bridge, but, he said that he actually wore his leather jacket and jeans. He's usually a fashionable dude, but, he just showed up to court as is, like, let me just get this over with, so very interesting. But, yeah, he's got a new album, new memoir, so I think the Diddy testifying is water under the bridge for him. That's old news.
Hi, I'm Jackie from Los Angeles. And look, I don't know too much about court. I'm a good girl. But the most I know is what I see on Judge Judy. And if it's anything like that, then I would be terrified to go into court too, because it seems so scary. I also think that we should believe people when they speak, right? I always say your word is your wand. And Diddy always said he was a bad boy for life. So we should have kept our eye on him way back then. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention, you guys.
I wouldn't take too much in the title of his record label, but boy, if you were scared by Judge Judy, I don't know, a federal trial is definitely not where you want to be. What segment are we in?
We are on E-Block, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That guy McFly says Cassie got dragged having to testify in open court on public record with those types of details. Much like Kid Cudi did.
Yeah, but Cassie wasn't like a hostile witness.
Mm-hmm.
She was victim number one. And really, you got to remember that this whole indictment probably doesn't happen without her filing that lawsuit which was settled very quickly. But that's what turned the feds on to what was going on here, was that all those allegations came out in the lawsuit that she filed. So, yeah, I mean, still feel bad for her that when you know what she went through and ultimately what the outcome was. So,
ready to move on?
I think we are ready to move on.
Okay. Pete? No? Okay.
Looking into this.
Yeah. Sure.
There was definitely
There's definitely some what?
I said there's definitely some overlap.
There's 100% overlap.
How are we doing? How you doing, Christopher Sean and
Did we
Grumstar?
put the story up?
Lauren, good to see you in here. That guy McFly, James Simmons, Chrissy Days Combs. I always thought something was wrong with Diddy. Anyone could tell by the way he acted. I wonder what J-Lo thinks about her. Man. So do I.
Right.
Oh, we don't talk about Charles's watch.
No, we don't. Why? Why? It's just, you know.
Do you want me to read the
Kevin
comment?
O'Leary's? Did you see Kevin O'Leary's?
He had 2 of them.
Yeah. Also, who wears 2 watches, but he's just a wonderful.
Can I please read this comment? It says, Mike says, what watch brand are you wearing? Rolex? Baller. Use that money to clean that office.
That's
Come on,
pretty
that's funny.
And not wholly inaccurate. Oh, man. So,
ready?
I think we're ready.
All right. Let's go.
Daniela? Yeah, tell me just. You know what? Do we need?
Shouldn't you just do like?
Yeah, why don't we just have? Let's not do Pilates. Let's just have Devin reach out to him and yeah.
Let's go.
Better update, and then we're going into viewers. Okay. All right, here we go. 3, 2. So we told you earlier that President Trump has revealed his first list of Kennedy Center honorees. On the list was the band Kiss. And we were wondering how they were going to react to this because they've, certainly Gene Simmons at times has said things where not hating on President Trump, but there are things that he doesn't support. And I think there are some things he does. But we now found out Devin had reached out to the band to try and find out whether they were going to show up. And the 2 guys who really, the 2 remaining original members who are Kiss, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. We got
yeah, and we also got Ace's quote now as well.
Oh,
I
Ace
mean,
really
I
too?
mean they're clearly honored. That's the general consensus, and it seems like they're definitely going to go. So Gene says Kiss is the embodiment of the American dream. We're deeply honored to receive the Kennedy Center honor. Paul tells us, from our earliest days, Kiss has embodied the American ideal that all things are possible and that hard work pays off. The prestige of the Kennedy Center honors cannot be overstated, and I accept this on behalf of the long legacy of Kiss and all the band members who helped create our iconic band. So they're
awesome.
clearly...
Don't sleep on my man.
Yeah,
Ace
and we got
Frehley.
Ace's comment as well.
You
His
can
just
see
came
why
in.
I want you to read his.
Coming from my humble beginnings growing up in the Bronx. Okay, there you go.
BX.
This nomination is a dream come true that I never thought would materialize. So.
And also wanted to see you mispronounce.
Yes, that was a tough one for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
So they're going to be there. Ace Frehley is in the Bronx Walk of Fame, you know.
Are you in there?
Anyway, yes. So that's sounds like Kiss is going to be there for their Kennedy Center honor.
Hi, I'm Pravi from Florida. And at the end of the day, Kiss is absolutely legendary as a band. They have worked hard for decades and have been recognized, and they absolutely deserve this award. Granted, it may not be under the circumstances that they would have preferred. They absolutely deserve it. So I hope they show up and get celebrated.
Yeah, you know, good for them because for a long time, Kiss has been maligned by critics. So good that they've gotten a chance to be honored this way. What else you guys want to talk about?
My name is Alex. I'm from College Station, Texas, and I'm talking about the Justin Baldoni PR team wanting a raise for dealing with the Swifties. And I 100% think that they're justified for this. I mean, Taylor Swift is the music industry, and she 100% has the toughest fans. We are her army. And with the announcement of her latest album coming out, we already are having some hints that is Blake Lively going to be mentioned in this album. So it's already a trending topic again, the lawsuit. So I completely agree with wanting a raise for talking with Justin Baldoni.
Alex, do you think that the album is going to have is going to make some reference to Blake Lively?
I could see it. I mean, in her last album, she had Thank You, Amy, which was a reference to apparently Kim and Kanye. And, you know, that was apparently under the dust. And she could bring out any of her, you know, revenge stories up again. You can never predict what she's going to do.
I know you'll be listening as soon as it drops. We don't even know when it's coming out yet. So we will see. One more.
Hi, my name is Colin from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to talk about Taylor Swift going on the New Heights podcast. Honestly, I feel like her poking a joke at the fact that, you know, all the NFL fans have been pretty much dragging her because she's on screen all the time. I think it's the best way for her to do it. You know, Taylor's known for poking fun of herself. I also feel like this is a brilliant album rollout, and Taylor Swift needs to teach a masterclass in marketing and PR, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that this is going to be great. Honestly, I'm excited.
Marketing, there is nobody who does it better than Taylor Swift and her team because, again, they're selling cassettes. Nobody even has a cassette player, but they're going to buy it.
I just have one in my car.
How old is your car?
The Monte Carlo, bro. I don't know.
That was the last bastion of cassettes that if you had one in your car. I had a cassette player in my car.
The funny thing is I didn't even use it for cassettes. There was a cassette, a fake cassette that you'd put in that had a cord.
Oh, the cord to play a CD?
No, you could connect your iPod. So I never actually.
No, it used to be they had CD players
that you could then connect.
And you could plug in and put it in your cassette player.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, Devin, you are dating yourself.
I know, bro.
That's really cool for Kiss, man. I'm excited for them. I was a founding member of the Kiss Army. You heard people talking about Taylor's Army. The Kiss Army, now we couldn't do anything because there was no social media and you had to literally write letters.
You know, tell me you never painted your face.
I think I did for Halloween once. Yeah.
You know who I'm curious about? Who? Zoe Kravitz.
You're just curious to find yourself going, Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz. I'm really curious about her.
I saw something really funny from Zoe. Why were you thinking about Zoe Kravitz? Oh, because of the Taylor Swift story?
Probably because it's our next block.
Oh, we are going to do that. I saw something very funny. We're not going to do this in the segment. Yesterday on Lenny Kravitz's social media, he posted a photo of himself in Vegas. He's walking around his hotel room, and his caption said something about how hot it is in Vegas. Mind you, he's in his hotel room at the time with his shirt off, looking, as Lenny does, ripped, walking around, and Zoe commented on it, said something like, "Oh, you poor thing. With that heat, you must be really thirsty. Please stay hydrated." See, she took a jab at her dad for posting thirst trap. Anyway. It worked better with the visual.
You ready? Ranji.
How are we doing this? This is on Seth Meyers. She was displaced by the fire. So I just need to say that she's displaced. She and Lisa Bonet staying at Taylor's. And this is Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Tell Gene Simmons to bring his Polaroid picture book collection. Tell him I'll bring the... What is this? What are you showing me right now?
The Lenny photo.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz. Okay.
And Zoe said...
I did not clock that was Lenny Kravitz. I thought you were just showing me a pic. To be honest, actually...
You thought it was me?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth on that one.
It's so hot there, you must be thirsty. Stay hydrated. You thought it was me too, right?
All right.
I get it, guys. I get confused from all the...
Hey, Lenny Kravitz is a good-looking guy.
Here we go.
Let's do G.
Zoe Kravitz almost destroyed, or she actually did destroy, part of her friend Taylor Swift's home, all over a snake. This actually happened. Zoe says she went on Seth Meyers' show last night, and she was talking about earlier this year when she and her mom, Lisa Bonet, were displaced by the LA fires, and Taylor offered her home here in LA for them to stay for a while. I don't know if Taylor knew that Zoe was bringing her pet snake, Orpheus, but there was a little calamity with Orpheus. Here's how she described it.
So I was washing my face, and I had Orpheus, snake's name, Orpheus, and I just put her down for a second.
Great.
Closed the door, and she found this little hole in the corner. Yeah. So the house manager was there. He comes up. We're like, so the snake? And he's like, there's a snake? And I'm like, by the way, there's a snake. And so he gets a crowbar.
Great.
And starts having to like tear apart this banquette. We're ripping up the tile, we're scratching the walls, completely destroyed Taylor's bathroom. And there was just this moment where I was like, either we destroy her bathroom or I have to tell her that there's a snake somewhere in her house.
Yeah.
Wise choice, destroy the bathroom. You cannot leave a snake in someone's house. Also, if you're a snake owner, please be responsible. Don't just put the snake down somewhere. Put him in a cage, please. I'm sure Taylor was fine with this. It's a little remodel just because of a snake. That is going to do it for us. We will see you next time.
See you next time.
All right. Chat, thanks so much for joining today. Same time tomorrow.
I think there's a chance.
I hope to see you all in here.
I think there's definitely a chance.
And again, I think Harvey's back next week. Is he?
Who cares? We don't need him.
Cares?
Do we? We don't need him. Come on. You guys, you really miss Harvey's lunches that much?
Yeah, because it's not cereal.
Okay.
You know.
Look, if it's gonna make everybody happy, I will order lunch tomorrow.
What was that, Daniel? Sorry. Oh, okay. All right, well, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining in stream today. And yeah, thanks for giving Charles Honey Nut Cheerios for lunch. It's great.